Hello everyone and welcome back to the Last Frontier Cabin. This is a special weekend up here. The Willow 300 Sled Dog race is coming through the area, and their layover is going to be at the Forks Roadhouse. So let's go back, see what's going on there. I don't think any sled dog teams have arrived yet. They're not supposed to arrive until this evening, but let's go back, see what's going on. I'm here at the Forks, waiting on the teams to come in. As you can see, the teams all have their drop bags for their dogs. It has food and certain supplies in them. And each team gets one bale straw for their dogs. And during their layover here, they'll all be out in this big field. The first teams just arrived at Trapper Creek, which is almost 40 miles away, and they have a 4-hour layover there. So the first team should be getting here around 10:30 tonight. So we'll check back then.
Behind the throttle, so we can't get it full gas.
Right.
I think that's good, don't you think?
Yeah, we might as well take that on the front.
Oh, Dad says take this all
I'm here with.
Nicolas Petit.
How's the race going?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. Good.
How's the dogs?
Great.
How many dogs do you have at the moment?
On this team?
Yes.
Because I got a few dogs.
Yeah.
There's 12 dogs.
12 dogs?
Yeah.
Have you dropped any dogs?
I sent 2 of them home just for minor little things. Like one of them, no real reason except they don't want to go the speeds the other ones are going. And then the other one just real young and held her foot up.
Held her foot up?
Yeah, she just held the foot up. And I showed the vets and nobody can find anything wrong with it, but I'm like, she's just one. Yeah, I'll see you later. And then
Okay.
she'll be good for next year. And years after.
What do you think about the Willow 300 race? What's your opinion on it?
I think they do a really good job putting on the race. That with all the extra, like it's a lot of rest here, and not that many hills. That's really good for the dogs. Thank you.
Excellent.
And
Yeah.
the other thing about they change the trail every year a little bit to do something different, so you don't become complacent and always doing the same thing at the same race. And you don't write a schedule for next year today.
Right.
Because
You can't
don't know
plan
what the
ahead.
weather's gonna do.
You can't plan ahead.
You don't know what the
where
COVID's
weather-
gonna do.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That makes
So is
it
this,
more level.
have you done
playing.
the Willow 300 before?
This is the 4th edition of the Willow 300, and if I maintain first place, I will still be the only one to ever win it. But when I say I mean me and my dog.
Yes.
Of course. I beat him to drag me.
I've always heard mushers put the dogs first versus their own safety, their own sleep, that type of thing.
You know the horse-
Dogs come first.
Well, you know
100%.
the horse and the carriage.
Yes.
If you put the carriage in front of the horse, you're not going anywhere. So
Okay.
the animals gotta come first.
Right. You know, like the dogs, like the back of your hand, right? Like you know.
I know them better than I know my hand.
Right. You know, like.
I can look at this much of one dog's hair and tell you which dog it is. I got 40 dogs.
Right.
They live
Right.
on, they come inside, they pee inside. I don't even yell. I just clean up.
That's
Okay.
your family.
Right.
Is that your family?
Yeah, they're the children.
That's your children.
You know, they're my B words.
That's it.
How many male versus female dogs do you have in this race?
Oh, half and half about.
About half and half.
Yeah.
I've always heard a musher knows like the entire lineage of their dogs, like who's their aunts, uncles,
I don't
grandparents, stuff like that.
The way I made my dog team is I saw a dog for sale on the internet. I said, that's a pretty dog. And I read the genetics and it went back to stuff that's known to work. And I bred that. I bought the dog and I bred it to a couple of dogs I used to run. I don't care who they're out of. I just want dogs that I ran, I see do good. Then I breed them to each other. Don't breed one that doesn't do so good with one that does well. Just breed two that do good. Leaders. And you know, it's like people. Like productive people make productive children.
Right. When a musher comes into a checkpoint, the dogs are 100% first priority. Getting them fed, getting them straw to sleep on, that type of stuff. Is that true?
It's true, but you have to also think, what's the first priority? To make sure that the musher is able to take care of them dogs.
Right.
Well, it's 40, 50 below and your finger's about to fall off. You might go inside, warm up, and then take care of the dogs so that you can do a better job of taking care of them.
And the dogs are naturally...
It's all about making them the best, like doing the best by them as possible.
And the dogs are acclimated to like 30, 40, 50 below, correct?
I have
Like-
dog coats. We put dog coats on our dogs.
Okay.
It's hard. You can't say a dog is acclimated to 30, 40 below when you live in Big Lake.
Right.
You know,
True. That's so
Right.
true.
but that 20
But
below,
you get acclimated
20
real
below
quick.
in that area is colder than 30 below in Petersville
Right.
because of the moisture from the inlet.
Okay.
It's all. There's no real answer to any of these questions.
Your hands look cold. Are they still cold?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm just blue. They smell like my dogs.
It's a beautiful thing. It's awesome.
Good
One-
burger.
What's that?
Good burger.
Good, good, excellent.
Oh, and you got it's Forks Roadhouse. Good burger.
I was just gonna ask.
There you go.
Awesome.
Now.
Any last comments or anything you would like to say?
Bon appetit.
Thank you very much for the interview.
He's hungry.
It's about midnight here at the Forks Roadhouse, and there's two teams in. That's why you see two strings of dog teams at the moment.
Hey. So
Food. I saw some food in there, sleeping bags. Oh, your snowshoes.
Tons of food here. Right on this path. Dog, medicine.
Lots of food.
They look like they were having a good time.
You got your snowshoes hiding
Oh, yeah, on the way back.
on the back end.
Seat.
Okay.
He had trouble coming the whole time back. Okay, thank you.
So what did you find out?
Okay, Nick, you came in at 2250, and the second place team came in at 0010. So 10 minutes after midnight. So you got approximately an hour and 20-minute lead on them.
But that doesn't mean much because we don't know what rest they've got.
Exactly.
So what do you have to do?
Have another burger, another beer.
5.5.
5.5. Okay.
So that's like 3 hours on the couch.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Beautiful thing.
Is that all done?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
No problem, my friend.
Thank you. Well, Nick, good luck in your race. And
Yes, sir.
wish you the best, and wish all your dogs the best.
They are the best.
Yeah, that's the deal. They are the best.
I've been around dog teams for 30 years, and I gotta say, his team is probably one of the best mannered teams I've ever seen. He proved a point to me in the last checkpoint. Other teams were getting ready, and they were putting booties on, and they were getting all excited and jumping all over the place. He puts the booties on his, they stand the straw. He hooks jug lines on, they stay in the straw. He gets on the sled and does a mild little whistle, and they all stand up, face forward, and wait for him to go. They don't sit there and scream and waste energy. Amazing.
Well trained.
You went to race stuff.
Yeah, same thing.
And I'll start to those cookies. How many calories did my dog save by sitting on their nice comfortable cushions outside the truck? 18. I've been doing it for years. I don't know what. Don't tell you.
It's between us. Yeah, nobody.
It looks like the dogs prefer food like just on the ground versus in a bowl or dish.
Sometimes it kind of depends on their mood.
Right.
I don't know. They're kind of just really tired right now. So, it's just easier for them to get off the ground.
What's easier is better.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure why. I noticed it's kind of a genetic thing with some of the dogs. Like it's a certain breed that we have.
What breed do you have?
I mean, they're all Alaskan Huskies, but some of them come from Jeff King lines, and then they go back to so they sold off Jeff King dog to Mammoth,
Right.
and he was trying female to a kind of what Jesse called his black dog breed. And they come out of this dog named Rosa. I can't remember the guy that we got. I can't think of the name right now, but they're originally bred from, he used to run a trap line outside of Eagle. And so they're bred from those dogs. So they're pretty big, very fast-looking huskies.
Right.
And I noticed that breed specifically are bull dumpers. Like they dump them over on the line. Yeah, that's what I've noticed from these clipper dogs from Jeff. It seems like him, Hercules, he's in the wheel back there, that black and white dog.
Right.
He does it, and his sister does it, and all his siblings would do it too.
So it runs in the family, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why that is, you know.
What are you feeding the dogs? What's the dog food mix here?
So in this one I had like a mixture of beef, and then I had a little bit of tripe in there, and they really like that, and it kind of entices them to sleep, even when they're tired. It's really stinky.
Right.
And then I put a fat in there, really rich fat chunks, because they burn a lot of fat, obviously. And then I put a kibble in there called Gold. They really like that one too. And it's a big old mixture, poopery. I've been really liking this fish this weekend too. This is she fish from Kotzebue.
Right.
That we just got recently. And they're really digging that so far. I think because it's been kind of warm here this weekend. They tend to like the fish a little bit more when it's warm. At least what I've noticed.
What kind of fish is that?
It's called she fish. It's from like northern Alaska.
Okay.
They're huge fish. People can eat them too. These are ones you can tell they aren't blood. You see how like that,
Right.
you know, when you pull the guts out of the fish, you're bleeding them out, so they're a little bit more, they keep better. I think everyone might be a little full. I just gave them a bunch of snacks before they eat this too. You know what? I'll keep on you. Wanna save it for later maybe?
Ooh, likes that one.
Sometimes I think I cut them a little too thick.
What's your first priority when you pull into a checkpoint?
I think you should try to get them on straw as quick as possible. That way they know they're here to take a nap, and so they start winding down faster and they utilize that time to rest. And then of course getting some food in them right away. So I pulled in and I gave them a bunch of snacks right away. You know, to recover from that run they just did.
Right.
And then I got some straw down, got my cooker going, got a hot meal in them somewhat. Ate it off the ground a little bit, but that's alright. Better than nothing. Try the fish later. I bet after their nap they'll be a little more hungry again.
How long are you going to lay over here at the Forks Roadhouse?
I'm going to stay here 5 hours.
5 hours, you said?
Yeah. Big run to the finish line.
Last layover before the finish line, you said, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Quick question for you. What's your name and how long have you been mushing?
My name's Julie.
Julie?
Yep, my last name's Annan. And this is 4 years now, I guess. Yeah, 4 years.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck and Hope you win.
Yeah.
We have a team coming into the checkpoint at the Forks Roadhouse right now.
How many dogs do I got? I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still running a 12 pack, huh? Who am I talking to? Oh, Josh, I'm sorry. Everybody's so bundled up.
41. Oh.
N-E-I-L? N-E-A-L. Okay. What bib are you? 41. Okay, you're 10th. You got time to do a gear check?
Yeah.
All right. You need me to jump on? Drop? Okay. Stand on brake. Okay. All right. Some booties. Your cooker. All right. See the handle? Situation, they've been hauling water out here.
I did not permit.
You can bring a sleeping bag, you can sleep upstairs at the lodge. There's a big open area. There's also food available for sale as well as beverages. Warm, dry, and safe. Nice job!
Right on. Hi, how's it going? Just getting these guys to bed. Little snooze.
So what's I guess first thing is, who are you and how long have you been mushing?
My name is Susanna. I've been mushing for about 5.5 years. Started racing just under 3 years ago.
What's top priority in mushing?
Top priority is take care of your dogs, I would say. Take care of your dogs because they're the ones that get you where you need to be, right, Hope?
Right.
Yeah.
The dogs totally love the mushing aspect, running and stuff like that.
Running is the best part of their day. It really is. Yeah. I mean, you know, they're dogs. They're especially my group is really a snuggly bunch, but that's not necessarily the case for all sled dogs.
Right.
I know lots of sled dogs who want to eat, sleep, run, and you're just there to kind of serve them. You know, you're
Right.
there to serve that purpose. But these guys are awesome.
Where are you based out of?
I am based out of a kennel in Willow.
You're out of Willow?
Yeah, out of Willow, so not super far from here.
No. I know Willow very well.
Yeah, it's like our hometown race, so that's kind of nice.
There's a lot of mushers in Willow.
There sure are, yeah. Definitely kind of a hot spot for it. Good snow conditions.
Why is this dog separated from the other dogs?
Well, she is currently in heat, and so just to kind of avoid any issues and disrupting, especially the boys that are sleeping over here, we just try to kind of keep her in her own area.
Okay.
Also, so we don't have any accidental puppies, 'cause we don't need that.
What kind of what's the food you feed them?
Yeah, so we feed them pretty good stuff. We feed them mainly beef, kibble, beef fat. That's kind of my main mixture for meals, and then for snacks I do all sorts of stuff, but right now we're doing mostly beef and then also salmon. So we freeze that and slice it all up and feed that along the trail too.
Okay. And one more time, you are who?
My name is Susanna.
Susanna?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Susanna, for the interview.
Yeah, absolutely. It was very nice to meet you.
It's Sunday today, about 12:15, and as you can see, there's still dog teams here at the Layover at the Forks Roadhouse. These dogs on the dog team are just in heaven. They're in the middle of a race, it's cold out, and they're doing what they love to do, run. Yeah, Badger, huh? This is Badger. This team just arrived and the vet's already over here checking out the dogs, making sure they're okay, talking to the musher, seeing how the dog's performance is going and how their health is. putting the booties on the dogs, huh?
Yeah. He doesn't like his on, so he's last to go.
What does the booties actually do for the dogs?
It helps prevent them from getting snow in their paws.
Okay.
Or oftentimes frostbite too. There we go.
They know what time it is. It's running time. You can see they're getting excited.
All right, let's go.
I just heard that Nick Pettit has already finished the race, which is, I believe it's 76 miles from here to the finish line. And he was the first one into this layover and the first one to finish, apparently. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.